What up, Buck Lightning here? This isn't technically a road blog as I am clearly not on the road. But I wanted to get something recorded really quickly. A lot of talk yesterday about the Kathy Griffin Tyler Shields photo. If you haven't seen it, it's a photo of Kathy, and she's holding a, I guess, mannequin head that looks like President Trump, covered in blood, clearly meant to be like a decapitated Game of Thrones kind of deal. And the internet exploded, surprisingly. Well, not surprisingly, um, surprisingly fully against her. She got in a lot of trouble. Squatty Potty fired her. She had done an advertisement for a commercial, and she's no longer associated with them. And CNN said they're reevaluating their relationship with her. She probably won't be fired from CNN, um, but yeah, like even people on the left decided that you know taking a president's image and making it, taking a photo where it seemed like you had decapitated him was going too far. And I congratulate people on the left for deciding that there was a line, um, as to how far it goes before indecency becomes an issue. That said, like here's my problem, and and I'm not defending Kathy Griffin by any standard. I've found Kathy Griffin funny in the past. I think her politics are absolutely ridiculous. She never knows what she's talking about. Um, but I found her funny. I Her excuse that this was a piece of art, like a form of expression, is a little ridiculous. She's never been an artist. At least, I mean, comedy is an art, but she's never been that kind of artist. Um, but the people on the left that are condemning her, I mean, that's great. It's great that you did that, but my question is like, how do you define too far in this case? Keith Olbermann, for instance, condemned her. Keith Olbermann actually, on video, asked for foreign governments to take down the United States of America. That's a call for treason. Well, I mean, I guess it is treasonous. You know what I mean? Uh, it's treason. When you have students rioting, like, destroying property and stuff like that because they don't like the person that was elected president. My thing is, it's easy now to say, like, oh, that was too far. But unless you're arguing that Kathy Griffin is clinically insane, you have to take some responsibility for creating the environment that made her think that was okay. See, it's nice that we have a line now as to what is too far, but that line is so far afield that it almost doesn't make a difference. And I also, again, when you're talking about someone calling for treason, or I keep saying that, when someone making a treasonous statement, when you're talking about people rioting, and those are okay, those are acceptable forms of behavior, but a picture that, yes, it's a disgusting picture, but so what? A lot of things disgust me. Look, I'm pro-life. Those people that, like, I know there's some guy in New Orleans who drives around in a RV with pictures of aborted baby carcasses. I find that incredibly disgusting, even though I have a similar opinion to I'm pro-life, similar opinion to him. That's disgusting, but he has the right to do it. I don't know why, but he does. A lot of things disgust me. Some of plenty of Kathy Griffin's other, things that she's said and done have disgusted me. The View disgusts me all the time, but it doesn't really matter. Like, it's okay to be kind of disgusted, but I'm far more disgusted by human beings like attacking people. Like the thing that went on in Evergreen College where some poor woman is, being shouted at by a few dozen students. If you have you seen that video? That's disgusting. Why is that okay? Oh, well, we think she's a racist. Oh, she's a racist. Oh, well, she A, wasn't. B, so did she do anything to anyone? She's an old woman. That was disgusting to me. Why isn't that over the line? That's my thought for today. I just want to, really seriously. And this isn't really for people. Well, no, no. Let me be clear. Because people on the right do things that I find. I mentioned earlier the abortion guy. There are people that I agree with politically that I feel like don't draw the line far enough. And hey, I'm sure people would say some of the things I've said. Don't draw a line. But uh, really, I do think at the point where your acts are violent, I think that should be the line. I do think it's good that Kathy Griffin is seeing some consequences. I don't think she should be, run out of town and lose, the ability to make money, which I doubt will happen. But I don't think that I'm never in favor of people just having their lives destroyed over just about anything, unless you murdered someone or you raped a kid. Uh, there's not a lot that I think that's acceptable for, um, but yeah, just consider where the line should be, and consider, especially right now, if you're on the left, maybe 2 years ago when Obama was president, if you wanted to make that call for the right, fine. But right now, the left is clearly the people that are causing the majority of like these disturbances, and you know, protesting is fine, but we really do need to draw like a harder line, and violence and these sort of acts really should be where it is, not with a stupid picture. All right, I've been Buck Lightning, Metal Hand of God, Grim Grinning Host, all that good stuff. Go check it out, and I'm out.